One of the most asked questions I get nowadays is, what kind of woodworking tools do I need to buy for my new shop as a beginner woodworker? And that's a really hard question for me to answer for them, because I really think that the first question they should ask is a question to themselves of, what type of woodworking do I want to do? Because that dictates what kind of tools and what kind of shop they need to get or buy or whatever, and they can end up wasting a lot of money in the process getting the wrong tools and something they don't need. So in this video, we'll investigate why that's the most important question when you begin woodworking. So I get it. You're excited about wanting to start a new hobby, and woodworking is a great hobby or profession or career, and you want to get started, and you see all these shops on YouTube or wherever, and they're big, they're large, they have all these fancy high-dollar equipment, and you want to get started. I get it. However, you need to answer the first question, and that is, what type of woodwork project do I want to do? What kind of woodworking craft do I want to go into? It's important because woodworking is a very vast hobby, anywhere from whittling chess pieces all the way to building boats or even barns. And so you got to ask yourself, what do I want to do? Now, if you don't quite know the answer to that question, we'll address that at the end of this video on two things that I can suggest you doing if you're having trouble answering that question. But if you answer that question, then if you're wanting to do it, it's very important because it affects the type of tools that you get. If you want to build chess pieces, you just need a carving knife set. But most people want to fall into anywhere from like jewelry boxes to furniture. And even that is going to affect the type of tools that you get. Because if you're wanting to build, jewelry boxes and smaller items, you can get by with just benchtop equipment, like a benchtop table saw, like that DeWalt construction saw, really nice saw. A lot of woodworkers use it, and that will get you by just fine. You don't need one of the big high-dollar table saws that you may see in a lot of YouTube videos out there, because it's overkill. Just a small benchtop will do if you want to build like jewelry boxes and stuff. Consequently, a benchtop planer and just little power equipment will get you by just fine for smaller items like, jewelry boxes, bread boxes, stuff like that, smaller than a bread box. Now, if you want to go into furniture, that's getting into a little bit bigger items, and you need bigger equipment to handle that. So you might need a larger table saw. But even then, those large cabinet saws that you still see, those are kind of overkill. And for like furniture and stuff, you may just get by with a contractor saw. That's what I have over here to my left, is basically a grown-up contractor saw. And it's done me well for 25 years, I think, or so, 20 years. And it's never really felt underpowered. I've pushed some large pieces of wood through it, and it's been just fine. So you don't need the large high-dollar table saws that you see. Now, you do need bigger items for furniture, like you can still use like a benchtop planer. You may need a joiner, but not necessarily. but you just need bigger equipment when you're doing bigger items. Now, if you don't know what you want to do as a woodworker, then I suggest you go to like Pinterest or wherever, Reddit or wherever, and start looking at different woodwork items, or your own house, and look for the wood items in there that spark your interest, that you really like, and you really think that you could start, producing that. And that will give you kind of a clue where to start. Now, you may not end up there, but at least it'll give you a start. So you can go that route, or if you still don't know what you want to do, even after all that, I would suggest just building a modest woodwork shop. And that would include like the contractor saw, table saw, inexpensive, and then some benchtop pieces of equipment. Doesn't have to be extravagant. A lot of things you can just do with the table saw, and start there, and then build out your shop from that point. And don't feel the need to go out and buy thousands of dollars worth of equipment that you may not even need. So I hope this video helps you. And if you have any comments on this video, or have questions on what woodworking to pick, or having trouble finding what to do, but you still feel like you want to do it, drop a comment down below and I'll try to help you out on it. So if you like this video, please like or subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.